Providence was a desperate team today. I thought for 40 minutes, that was probably our most complete game of the season. From a defensive standpoint, offensive standpoint, I thought we had decent rhythm and synergy. It was one of our more complete games, and I think we got contributions from everybody. Everybody that stepped on the floor, gave us some really, really good minutes. So I was really happy for the guys, and again, we're a desperate organization right now, and it was a really good win against a high quality team. So that's what I have to open, and then when you're done with Noah, fire away your questions.
Noah, might have been your season high in minutes today and double-figure rebounds. Can you sense that this team is, in a spot where, obviously it's pretty much win every game?
Yeah, right now it's do or die. Really, obviously, since Jimmy went down, he's out for season now. My minutes are picking up a little bit, and I'm just here ready to contribute.
And just the confidence that you seem to be playing with, especially more on offense right now.
Yeah, I think it was really just a learning process, learning the system. Obviously, I sat out all year last year. So I was just kind of getting back into the offensive flow, getting back into the rhythm of the game. So I'm definitely feeling a lot more comfortable now.
Hey, Noah, how much is this just relief for the group, after, snapping this 3-game losing streak?
It feels great. Everyone in the locker room is just celebrating a little bit, and we're just ready to get back to work tomorrow.
How much of a focus?
Go ahead, K-Mac.
No, go ahead, Maury.
Nate, now that you Noah, I'm sorry. Now that you've had, almost a full season with David and Nate, they kind of do their thing. Are you, Alan, and AJ starting to see kind of the way to fill the gaps in the game? Offensive rebound here, put back here, 3-ball there. Are you kind of feeling your way out there with them?
Yeah, just like I said, it's really, I guess, trying to find my role on the team. Just because I haven't played with any of the guys before, and they've all had a few years playing together. So just getting in there and getting consistent minutes has really helped me out.
Noah, can you talk about just how physical it was down low?
I mean, that's the Big East. Every game is going to be a battle down low. There's always at least 2 guys that are like 250 plus. So you got to be ready to bang down there and just battle for rebounds.
I have one more for Noah. Noah, you're obviously here last year when you guys made the run at the end of the season. What's the key in kind of staying task at hand one game at a time when there is pressure to try to win every single game in order to reach your goal?
Really, I think it's going to be our chemistry. Like I said, there's been a lot of guys that are new on the team. Like, I think we had AJ, Nate, and David, and that's pretty much the 3 guys that played over 30 minutes a game, and that was it. So it's really just everyone getting coming together and working as a team, like getting better chemistry, getting one more for each other, getting better shots for each other, playing defense, staying connected on defense. So I feel like it's really coming together now after this game. Obviously, we held them to under 60 points, and I felt like we were talking more as a group. Even myself, I'm trying to communicate more. That's what coach gets on me a lot. So it's just pretty much our chemistry, just total buy-in by the group.
Any more questions for Noah? Okay, thank you, Noah. We'll go to Coach Cooley now. Questions for Coach Cooley.
Right here. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to look at this DePaul sheet here. We haven't played them in a minute, so got to move on pretty quick.
And
Yeah.
how much of a focus was defense? I shouldn't say defense. What was rebounding in this game, and how important was Noah to come up with 10 of them?
You know, Noah's a gifted rebounder. Even though we've had some tough losses, he's still one of the leading rebounders we have as he's gotten more comfortable with playing in the games. We made it a point of emphasis the last 2 practices. I shortened our practices and made them a lot more competitive, and I was really proud of the guys on how we took our practice carry over to the game today. Again, I thought we beat a very talented, physical, very good rebounding team. Danny's got a really good team over there. Obviously missing one of the best players in the country, and Book Knight. Very, they're deep. They have quality depth, and I'm just excited for our players. When you go through an up and down season like this, and you're able to beat a quality opponent such as UConn, you got to be happy for your kids. So, we'll enjoy this for a couple of minutes, and then look forward to preparing for DePaul.
Ed, I think they cut it to 58-55, and then Noah, Nate got a hook shot. AJ got 2 free throws. Alan posted up. Just talk about that sequence being so key in the season where we don't want to revisit all the games that you kind of have let go sometimes.
Yeah, well, you looked at the execution of it, and I think it really started with our defense, because in those 3 scenarios there, I think we had 3 consecutive stops, and we scored 3 times. And anytime you can get 3 stops under 4 or 5 minutes, you're going to position yourself to win a basketball game. And then in the past, we haven't been able to get those quality stops when we needed. And today I thought we were able to do that. So, and again, it came from three different individuals. And again, that's where I thought the contribution from up and down the lineup really helped. We could have shot our free throws a little bit better, yet we made the ones when they counted. In particular, Nate Watson's 2.
Ed, what was it like going back up against Dan Hurley? I know you guys go back a ways. What was it like just seeing him on the other side of the court once again?
Through the years, Danny and I have a mutual respect. Danny and I have gotten a lot closer. We basically were neighbors. We worked out at the same gym, and we would see each other and talk basketball a lot. We see each other on Zooms now with the Big East. It's different. It's a different relationship. Obviously, we both want to win, but I'm very excited, to play UConn. It's a hell of a basketball brand. They bring a lot to the Big East, and it's something that we look forward to for years to come. I'm a fan of Danny. I've seen him really mature and grow in our business. From what just think about it. 10 or 12 years ago, Danny Hurley was a high school coach, so it's a credit to him to grind through the profession and elevate to be one of the best coaches in the country, and to run one of the more storied programs in the country. So he's got a lot to be proud of, because his team is going to be very, very good.
And you kind of mentioned it right there, having UConn so close in proximity and having them back in the conference. Where do you see these 2 teams going from here in terms of a conference rivalry down the road in the years to come?
Well, anytime you're that close, it's a natural rivalry. I think it's good for the Big East. I think for schools like Providence and Seton Hall, it's going to be a competitive recruiting battle. When you look at their storied program, it's great for the Big East, great for Madison Square Garden. It's very, very competitive for schools like myself and Seton Hall. So glad they're in. Glad we have there'll be sellouts at both games. So, it'll help season tickets. But it's one hell of a game, and it's 2 really, really hard games to coach.
And David Duke we saw at the start of the second half, I think he had 7 of the first 8 points. Is that the David we saw a little bit before this slide?
Yeah, again, you got to give them credit too. They made the adjustment and put some bigger guys on them, and started trapping them and doubling them. They're a well-coached defensive team. They've played against some high-powered guards before. I was proud of David's toughness and really proud of his attack mode. But that's the David that we're accustomed to seeing, and hopefully we continue to see him play that level of with that level of energy, excitement, and leadership. I liked his leadership today And I liked his leadership the last 2 days in practice.
Ed, we saw you call a timeout there 30 seconds in. Why'd you do it? And what was your message to the guys at that point?
Say that again, Ben?
The 30 seconds into the game when you called the timeout?
I called the timeout there? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, you got to have amnesia in this business. Just to set the tone on rebounding, they're the top rebounding team in the league. They're one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country. And again, you want to send the message, we got to be a lot more dialed in. Good for you, Maury, because I totally forgot about that. That was just natural instinct on what we were trying to preach the last couple of days in practice.
And I think Noah might have broken some news. He said that Jimmy Nichols is out for the year. Can you just give us an update on him and how he's feeling?
Yeah, definitely will do. He is still he's still not feeling well. The doctors don't think it's going to be feasible for him to come back given the condition that he's in. It's not 100%, but it looks like he may be done for the year. When I get more information from the doctors, which we should have in the next couple of days on exactly what's wrong with him, I will definitely let you guys know. But up to this point right now, it looks like it could be a season-ending injury.
Any more questions for Coach?
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And again, Tom Brady is the GOAT. That dude is really, really, really good. Everybody loved Mahomes. Again, Mahomes will have his time, but I am a Tom Brady fan. He is a winner. So for everybody who thinks you're over 40 and you're done, Tom Brady says ring number 7. That's unbelievable. I'm not even a Bucs fan, but I'm a Tom Brady dude. Good for him. Go Friars.
Did you see him today, Ed, at the parade? You see any of the clips?
I was coaching the Friars against the Connecticut Huskies. I don't watch TV on game day.
Well, afterwards, you could say Brady was enjoying the eggnog.
He deserved it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Gronk was right there next to him with some St. Ides or Colt 45.
Yes, sir.
Him and Billy D. Williams. I'll talk to you guys. Much love.
Right.